Hey guys, this is Sam from Transcend the Mind. In this quick video, I'm going to share with you why traveling is so important, how you can benefit from doing a bit of travel yourself. I'm currently in Oslo, Norway. Just spent the day here today. Absolutely beautiful city for anyone who's thinking about coming here. And so immediately after one day, I'm already reaping some of the benefits, some of the usual signs that happen when I go and take time abroad. In essence, what traveling does is it takes you completely out of your mind limitations, your mind perception, your let's call it regular world, where you've got all these fixed concepts, perceptions, norms, habits, things that one does and doesn't do, and it's kind of got these compartments, and you just kind of, the mind just sticks to it. The mind likes what it knows and it just sticks to it. It navigates within that realm, and from that perspective it feels as though you know a lot and that you're aware of a lot. But then when you come away to travel, it can really make you realize that actually your perception that you have of reality, of yourself, is so limited. Now, it's not actually the traveling that does it. It's all the inner journey. It's all happening inward. It's just that traveling can provide a nice catalyst. It's a nice way to access some of the inner clarity and wider perceptions and limitless perceptions, ultimately, that we have inside us, just because we're out of our normal environment. And what tends to happen is when we're in our normal environment, all our patterns, our perceptions, which we kind of take as absolutes, are being reinforced by old friends or new friends, by family members perhaps, by people at work, by the cultural norms. So when you go away, it's really like fresh, clean slate. And for me, what it does is it gives me space. It creates space so that my soul can speak. This is how I understand it. It creates space so that my soul can come out and speak. The soul's voice, or people might call it the intuition or the heart or inner self or inner wisdom, this is often a lot quieter than the mind's noisy chatterbox, which kind of likes to think it knows it all. And so when you take it to a completely new environment, the mind's kind of stunned into silence a bit, because it doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't have all these preconceived perceptions. Everything's kind of new. Whoa. So while the mind's kind of calculating its new norms and fixed regimes, it's like, there's all this space for this other part of us to speak. And this part of us, which I'll call the soul, is definitely where the richness of life comes, where the aliveness, where the joy comes, where the happiness comes, where the clarity comes, where the creativity comes, where all the good stuff comes from. So if you're umming and ahhing about whether you should travel, whether you've got enough money, this is often a big one. People are worrying about, will I have enough money to fund myself? Will I lose my job and lose everything that I've ever worked for if I go traveling? You don't have to take a year's travel. It could just be a week, 2 weeks, even a month travel here and there. And from my experience, whenever I've worried about money and having enough, it always works out in the end. And I've always benefited so much internally from what I've learned traveling, so that actually when I go back to my normal world, I'm actually more aware. My perceptions of reality are less limited than they were before. There's more internal character, there's more internal resilience, there's more creativity, there's a freshness that I'll bring to what I'm doing. And so actually, even short-term wise, you might lose financially here and there, or might look as though you're losing out on some opportunities. I've found personally, long-term wise, you gain. Because remember, the outside world is just a reflection of the inner world. So the stronger, the more peaceful, the more loving your internal world is, that's what reflects outside. And traveling is really a way to build up your inner world, so that you can go back and project that out on the outer world. So I hope this inspires you to look at a map, pick a place, be spontaneous, take a holiday, take a break, take a year out, you know, go live in the woods for a bit, go, I don't know, walk on the Great Wall of China, but go do something that radically changes your status quo, and you will be surprised by the amount of insight and clarity you have connecting to your soul and not just living within the confined reality of your mind. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there for now. If you found this video useful, then please go to transcendthemind.com, check out all the other free videos, content, seminars, workshops, meditations, retreats, anything that you fancy. And if you've got any questions, get in contact. In the meantime, keep living with a strong mind and an open heart.